Hello Magic fans and welcome back to another standard gameplay video, and it is combo time. Yes, there's a new 3-card combo in standard, which once you get it all together is an instant win. But before that, let's just do a little bit of storytelling. Back in Kaldheim, which is a set we went to about 4 years ago, set around Norse mythology, there are things called Omen Paths, which were portals to other planes, which was, I think, represented by the World Tree, or Yggdrasil as it would be in our Norse mythology. After the Phyrexians tried to take over the multiverse and they turned the World Tree into Realmbreaker, these Omen Paths have started opening up all over the place, and even to previously unoccupied planes, which is what Thunder Junction is. So once people were able to get there, loads of people moved there to find their fortune, which is why it's very much like the old Wild West. People would head into the frontier to try and find their fortune. And then a group of well-known magic characters have teamed together to commit a heist. And spoilers, it turns out what they were actually looking for, or what the treasure that there was in the vault, was a creature called Loot, which has a map, or knows the map of the Omen Path, which is why it's so valuable. But anyway, all the characters in this group have a legendary enchantment called So and So Joins Up. So we're looking at Rakdos. Rakdos joins up, and they all do things with legendary creatures. So Rakdos joins up. Costs 5 mana. It is a Rakdos colour enchantment, funny enough, but that's not important. We're not going to cast it. We can't cast it. We don't have any black or red mana in our mana base. But when it joins the battlefield, you can reanimate a creature from your graveyard with 2 +1/+1 counters on it, and then whenever a legendary creature you control dies, it deals damage equal to that creature's power to target opponent. Then we have the other part of our combo piece is Hulking Metamorph. It's a 9 mana artifact. Again, we're not going to cast it. We're not even going to cast it for its prototype cost. And says you may have Hulking Metamorph enter the battlefield as a copy of an artifact or creature you control, except it's an artifact creature and it has its power and toughness. That part is important. So what the combo is, we get these 2 cards into our graveyard, and we have a lot of ways to do that. Otherworldly Gaze avails 3, and we can flash it back. Avail means we can look at the top 3 cards, in this case of our library, put any number into the graveyard. So we can cast that if we see either of Rakdos Joins Up or Hulking Metamorph, we put them in the graveyard. Child of Course, draw 2 cards and discard unless you attacked. We're not going to be attacking, so we'll discard a card, and we want to discard a card. Falahi Archaeologist, when we enter the battlefield, mill 3 cards. Found in the Third Path, it has read ahead, but the first one we can cast instant sorcery with value 1 or 2, which all our instant sorceries do. Second one, target player mills 4 cards, and the third one, exile target instant and sorcery card from your graveyard, copy it, you may cast a copy. I misread this before I started testing this deck. I thought it was exile it, you may cast a copy this turn. So what I thought you could do is, you play it, or you read ahead to the second one, you mill 4 cards. If you get another card into the graveyard, which is Abuelo's Awakening, which is what we use to reanimate things, then we go over to the next turn, and if it's turn 4, we exile it, play a land, cast it this turn. But it didn't work out that way because you have to cast it straight away. So if you play this on turn 2, turn 3 you mill, and if it goes in the graveyard, turn 4 you exile it and copy it, you don't have a 4th land down. I found that out the hard way. So yeah, read your cards, make sure you know what they do. Ledger Shredder, it is a creature, so it'll be good to block a mono red or Boros, but also whenever a player casts a second spell each turn, it connives, which means you draw a card and discard a card. If you discard a non-land card, it puts a counter on it, but that's not really relevant. Picklock Prankster, it's an adventure card. The adventure size is an instant, you mill 4 cards, you can put an instant sorcery card or fairy card among the mill cards into your hand. It's quite good because you can mill and then get back Abuelo's Awakening. And then Faithful Mending, draw 2, gain 2 life, draw 2, discard 2, flashback. The gain 2 life is very useful, especially against mono red or any aggro deck. It can keep you there and it can stabilize you. So once we've got Rakdos Joins Up and Hulking Metamorph into the graveyard, what we do is we cast Abuelo's Awakening. You return target artifact or non-aura enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield with X1/1 counters. That's not relevant. We're never casting it for X. And then it's a 1/1 spirit creature with fly in addition to its other types. So we cast that. We target Rakdos joins up. It comes into play as a 1/1 spirit enchantment. Its first triggers. We reanimating a creature in our graveyard. We then target Hulking Metamorph. It comes into play as a copy of Rakdos joins up. The first part of Rakdos joins up triggers from the new one, which is a 9/9 one. That goes onto the stack. However, because it's a copy of a legendary enchantment, it's also legendary. It legends rules. So we choose to keep the original one, the 1/1. The Hulking Metamorph goes back to the graveyard. Because as a legendary creature dies, Rakdos joins up. Second part triggers twice. One from the original one from the Hulking Metamorph one. So that'll put 18 onto the stack because it will be a 9/9. It goes back to the graveyard. Then, because originally the reanimate trigger was on the stack, it can now target itself in the graveyard. It comes back. We do that loop again. Because the loop does 18 damage each time, you only need to do it twice or maybe less if for some reason you've attacked, or if they've had pain lands or whatever reason, so they're under 20. But then all you need to do is to stop the loop is when it comes back, when they come into battlefield in legend rules, keep the 9/9 one, because when Rakdos joins up, goes to the graveyard, it will be enchantment again, you can't reanimate it. Or if you've got one of your few creatures into the graveyard, you can just target one of those. The only way to stop the combo for an opponent to stop it is if they have target removal on one of the creatures, which they can do. But Hulking Metamorph being an artifact means it can't be targeted by Go for the Throat. It's too big to be targeted for Cut Down. So it's not that usual. So yeah, just bear in mind, try and wait for the opponent to tap out. But yeah, that's it. That's the combo. If you get the pieces, it's reasonably easy to do. Just put these two into the graveyard, cast Abuelo's Awakening, target Rakdos, and then just target Hulking Metamorph, copying Rakdos, and then the loop just carries on there. So without any further ado, let's get into the gameplay. We have two of the combo pieces, and then enough draw and mill that hopefully we should be able to get the final piece into the graveyard and also get some more land. So yeah, this one is a keep. There's enough Abuelo's Awakening. All we need is 2 more land and then Hulking Metamorph into the graveyard. 1 more land. Play this just because it's blocked up. Mills 3. That in my hand. This also allows us to play Abuelo's Awakening from the graveyard. We do have to pay its casting cost, so we'd need 6 if we're reading ahead, or we can play it on the second one to mill 4 cards, and then the next turn. If it's in the graveyard, just take up the casting cost. We still need that Hulking Metamorph in the graveyard. Each card, of course, maybe we'll get another land, then we can play another Flahi Archaeologists. Oop, no more land. Like a lot of combo decks, if you don't get the combo pieces, it doesn't really do much. Do probably sell a bit of time. There's also a chance that they have removal, which if they use removal on when Rakdos joins up becomes a creature, that could be a problem. Well, it would be a problem. I've just shown it. Go for the throat wouldn't take out the open Metamorph because it's an artifact. Why it's taking them so long. Maybe they've DC'd. Can't imagine it's the salty rope already. And neither of them have done anything. Might know some players to just let the rope run down, hoping that the opponent concedes. So do what they're doing now. I will block some no need for the actual creature, so it doesn't matter if it dies. So that is a land, I'll roll the dice. Keep mending just for the live game, but we don't need it. Get down. Pressure again, just a blocker. So we've got the Metamorph in the graveyard. I'm just going to pass my turn before we cast Faithful Mending. At the end of their turn, hopefully they tap out, or at least tap that blue. played that just untapped Rona. That seems odd. Seeing as, well, no, but they could have used that disruptor combo. Doesn't look like they're going to tap out there. That could be an issue. We do have more than one Apollo's Awakening, but we won't have enough time, I don't think. Just took too long to get Metamorph into the graveyard. Well, good opening hand. We can discard Rakdos and hop a Metamorph to play for Mending. Hopefully we get Apollo's Awakening really quickly. Play the tap land first. Play the item first so we can have a World of Gaze. To see if we can find Apollo's Awakening in the top 3. We do not, so we will put all of those into the graveyard. We're going to need to get Awakening pretty quickly. The live games from Paper Mending will be very helpful as well. We've definitely got something. Probably a play of fire. There we go. That. Go with the 2 combo fixes. Play that. Hopefully we can. Don't lose that. On their end step. No Awakening through the 3rd of our deck, and 1. Well, there's the Awakening, but I don't think we're getting another turn. Again, just took too long to find that Awakening. That's the issue with combo decks. If you don't have the combo pieces, well, they don't do anything. I think I'll keep this. We don't have any of the combo pieces, but we do have a lot of card draw and some value. I did 3 lands, not what we wanted. Probably a World of Gaze again. lot of land. At least Leisure Shredder. It should be able to block. Might be the slowest mono red player there is. Oh, I don't think they should have kept that hand. Wow. This is a lot of damage. I will keep that. Again, for a third of a deck, and haven't actually seen any of our combo pieces. Put that in the graveyard, although we might just be dead. Again, we're just not finding that combo pieces. We have one part of our combo piece, and hopefully enough to battle in the middle. On their own step. Or now, that's going to make this a lot harder. Well, we need the land. Play out Laser Shredder. Now we see Rakdos joins up in the graveyard. Also, the issue with this deck, it doesn't have any removal, so Thalia is going to stick around. At least we have a couple of blockers. Now we have everything in the graveyard, we just need 2 more mana. Thinking of something. Hopefully, we draw an untapped land next turn. That's if we. I think we're just dead. Yeah. Valia really hurt us there. That's a lot of Abuelo's Awakening. I'm gonna keep. Hopefully, we can get to the graveyard. There's one of them. Now I see one more land. Hopefully we can get the land to flashback Faithful Mending. So next turn, unless they have enchantment removal, which they might do in Bring, but it's weird to play in Standard. So X is 0, bring back Rakdos, joins up. A stick from Aftermath Analysis, they can sack it to get back 2 lands. Maybe they're not paying attention. Yep, there we go. Not doing any good. They will gain 2 life. But this is a loot combo. So bring back Whole Keen Metamorph. Copy the Rakdos joins up. Keep the 1/1. And this is the combo. That. Let's bring back the prankster. There we go. More than enough. That's the combo. when you get everything, it's unbeatable unless they have instant speed removal. But it's just getting the combo pieces that's important. So we have our 2 main combo pieces and a way to discard them, which is good. We're going to keep this. And if we can just get as well as a way to them. We may be up against the mirror. We are up against the mirror, wow. And they've just put their 2 pieces into the graveyard. So I think this is just going to be a race. There's Awakening. We have the 4 mana, but they went first. That could be an issue. Hopefully they get stuck on mana. Not going to play anything out. It is literally this turn. If they've got the land and they've got the Awakening, that's it. If not, we've got it. Oh. They do need 6 to destroy a creature. There is a stick. Do that as a counter. Do we just go for it? I suppose we have to. Let's try the course. Keep bounding. Let's read ahead. Me. There we go. Get the right thing. They're still digging. Problem as well with that spree card, they can cause to lose all abilities for only 2. Let's start, I think they've got it. Lost the race in the mirror match. One piece of the combo, but again we have a lot of draw and mill. But 2 pain lands isn't going to be much fun. Do it at the end of their turn. See what we're up against. I'll keep the bounded, that way passing and child of course. discard the Metamorph. At least we have enough land for when we find a Dweller's Awakening. What will be good is if we can get it into the graveyard with Rakdos joins up, and then when this ticks to the third counter, we can cast it in the graveyard. Which is what's happened, so we should be good to go. We can win next turn, and I don't see they won't be able to do too much about it. And they probably can't kill us from 18. Up. Metamorph and Dweller's Awakening. Good. Manual tapping. They want to do something with that colourless mana. Or cast a 1 mana human. Non-countable then, I suppose. It's not going to matter. Use that mana. Two more coming from the graveyard. Oh. That's not how I thought it worked. I assumed it was you can cast it this turn, not necessarily straight away. That's unfortunate. Find another one. Might be dead. That's frustrating. Read cards. Make sure you know how they work. Well, we have a Dweller's Awakening, and then Open Ending and Bandit, which was enough way to get into the graveyard. That's our land. Don't need more land. Play found in, this will allow me to play as well. Don't need those. Four. There's one in the graveyard. Flashback Faithful Ending. 3 of our 4 Hulk and Animal in the graveyard. And there's our 4th. Faithful. Back another faithful mending. If I have a Harbin, this could be in trouble. We could be in trouble. Although we are at 20 life still, these faithful mendings have been doing a lot of work. And there we are, that's what we needed. There's the other one. So, hopefully they don't have any carousels, I don't think they did. Play Rakdos. Then Hulk and Animal. Keep the Rakdos. Hulk and Animal. Keep the Rakdos. That is enough, so we will target the Pranky this time. And yeah, the combo, once you get all the pieces, it works. Like all combo decks, when you don't have enough pieces, it doesn't do anything. Hello Magic fans and welcome back to the wrap up. So my thoughts are, like all combo decks, when it goes off and it feels really good. You know, slamming into the opponent for infinite damage essentially. The biggest problem I found, you've seen the gameplays, is getting all the pieces, and a lot of it was luck. There were times I got through half my deck or a third of my deck and I hadn't even seen one of the cards, and you're just waiting and hoping, oh, the next Surveil you see, and the next thing it doesn't, you know, which is with the amount of it's unlikely, but it does happen. And there's no removal in this deck apart from one copy of Otawara, which you can use to bounce a creature to their hand. You know, you can get down a few blockers, and Faithful Mending does do a lot to keep your life total up against aggro. But if you're against a control deck, then and they keep counter spells up, there's not much you can do. You just have to bait it out. Obviously, if you've got more than one Abuelo's Awakening in your hand, then you can bait it out and wait for next turn. Or if you've got the mana for Famine the third path to target it from the graveyard and cast it there and then that's fine. But I did play against a mirror match where they had Spell Pierce and they had, I can't remember the name of the card, but it's one of the new spree mechanics. It's an instant that costs 1 white and you can pay 1 generic to cause all creatures to lose abilities this turn, and you can play 5, so 6 in total, to destroy all creatures at instant speed. And the other one is I think a creature you control gets indestructible, which isn't relevant. I might have a tinker around, take out maybe Ledger Shredder, because while it is a body, Connive requires people to cast 2 spells a turn, which isn't always going to happen. And then maybe put something like Spell Pierce in there to counter those mirror matches, or counter a Lightning Strike or something, or put that spree card in, because even against an aggro matchup, paying 2 to cause all creatures to lose all abilities for a turn, that'll counter Monarchy Swiftspear's prowess. It will counter Adeline generating tokens. It will counter quite a lot. And sometimes you just need that extra turn. To get the card or get the mana. So I might look into that, but I did enjoy it. It's like all combos, it's hit and miss. But I did think I had a bit of bad luck. But thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, and if you enjoyed it, please remember to like and subscribe.